Hello everyone, my name is Brian Diaz with another Linux video. Today, we'll be diving into an essential topic, file system paths. Specifically, we'll explore the fundamental concepts of absolute and relative paths, understanding how to uniquely describe the location of files and directories within your system. So let's unravel the distinction between these two paths and gain valuable insights into their practical applications. Let's kick off our exploration with the absolute path. The absolute path provides a precise indication of a file or directory's location within the file system hierarchy. It always initiates with a slash, signaling that the path originates from the root directory. Essentially, it maps out the entire directory structure, offering a clear roadmap to the specified file or directory. As an illustration, consider this scenario. Suppose I input the command cd/home/user/documents and hit enter. The system will seamlessly navigate me directly to the specified folder, Documents. This demonstrates the power of absolute paths. They provide an exact route, guiding the command interpreter to the precise location without any ambiguity. Now let's focus our shift to the second type of path, the relative path. Unlike absolute paths, a relative path indicates the location of a file or directory in relation to the current working directory. Notably, it does not commence with the root directory or a slash. Instead, it furnishes a path relative to the existing location. To illustrate, consider this example. If our current working directory is /home/users/, a relative path to the file could be expressed as document/file.txt. This type of path facilitates a more context-dependent navigation, making it particularly useful in scenarios where the absolute path might be cumbersome. Now, let's explore the dynamics of the absolute and relative paths. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our terminal and begin. Let's start off at the root directory to provide a proper demonstration. So let's type in cd // and hit enter. And let's confirm we're within the root directory by inputting pwd. And this confirms it. We are within the root directory. Now let's type in the following command: cd/home/brian/documents. What we just typed in is the absolute path, and we can tell right off the bat because it has a slash in the beginning of the path. And I want you to think of an absolute path like a fast travel system in open world games. In the game, you can instantly teleport to a specific location on the map without traversing the entire game world. Similarly, an absolute path in the file system acts like a direct teleportation command. It allows you to jump directly to a particular directory or file, bypassing the need to navigate through each level of the file structure. Just like fast traveling in a game lets you skip the journey and arrive at your destination with precision. So no matter where you're located in the system, if your path begins with a slash, it will take you to the exact location. So let's hit enter. And as you can see, it took me to Documents. And hit pwd. We are now in /home/brian/documents. I want to provide one more example to show the power of the absolute path. You see our current location. Now let's say I want to go to a completely, different directory. All we'd have to do is type in cd, begin our path with a slash, type in etc, sysconfig, network scripts, and hit enter. And we are now within network scripts. And we can type in pwd to confirm that. So we pretty much went from one location to another with one command. Pretty powerful stuff. Let's go ahead and clear all of this up. Now let's discuss the relative path. Let's go back to the root directory. We can confirm we're within it, pwd again. Now, remember, a path that does not start with a slash is a relative path. They're interpreted based on the current working directory and represent a location relative to that directory. Let me provide you an example. So let's type in cd home/brian/documents. Oops. This example is a relative path because it does not have a slash. Now let's hit enter. And as you can see, we're within documents. We can confirm that. PWD. Also, unlike the absolute path, you cannot travel anywhere using the relative path. It is limited to navigating within the confines of your current working directory or its subdirectories. Relative paths provide directions based on your current location, offering convenience for local navigation, but they won't take you to locations outside of your current branch in the directory tree. So let me show you something. When we type cd etc sysconfig network scripts and hit enter, we encounter an error. And that's because the provided path is a relative path. And I sound like a broken record, but I cannot stress this enough. Relative paths are based on our current working directory. If the specified path does not exist within or related to our current location, the system won't find it, resulting in an error. In this case, the directory etc/sysconfig/network scripts needs to be present in our current working directory or be reachable through relative navigation for the command to succeed. Now, to summarize everything, an absolute path is indicated by a leading slash, like /home/your username documents. It provides a complete route from the system's root directory and enables access to any location within the system. Conversely, a relative path, like home, /Brian or your username, but in my case it's Brian, /documents, is context dependent and relates to the current working directory. It allows for navigation within the directory structure based on your present location, offering a more localized way to access files and directories. So why is it important to distinguish between the two types of paths? For 3 reasons. The first reason, accurate file navigation. Knowing absolute paths ensures precise file or directory location, vital for navigating the entire file system. The second reason, scripting and command line usage. Choosing between absolute or relative paths is crucial for precise command or script execution, ensuring accurate targeting of files or directories. And finally, portability. Absolute paths ensure portability and seamless sharing of scripts, guaranteeing validity across diverse systems and user directories. And that does it for absolute and relative paths. I want to thank you for watching this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if this video helped you out, and have a great day. Thank you.